Our country has already been stolen from us. I mean, you look at the system today. Why do we not have ID requirements at the voting booths? No voter ID. Why? I mean, you have it in every other country in the world, practically, with very few exceptions. Even third world countries have voter ID requirements. Why don't you have it in America? Because the deep state left doesn't want voter ID, because then they couldn't win elections. Because a huge number of their voters are illegals. They're illegal foreign nationals who refuse to go through the legal immigration process like other law-abiding citizens, like I did with my wife, who was a citizen. Well, I mean, she is a citizen of Taiwan, but she immigrated to the United States over, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, almost. We went through the legal process. Didn't just walk across a border and then demand, let us vote, We did it legally. And that's something the left doesn't honor or understand. They don't abide by any laws anymore. And this is obvious in the criminal prosecutions now of everybody who's tied to Trump or even close to Trump, just being selectively prosecuted and condemned and smeared, lied about, illegal leaks from the CIA to the media. It's a disgrace. It's disgusting that this is what has become of America now. Every institution has become corrupted. Every institution, the media, the universities, the FBI, the justice system, the judicial system, and elections themselves, totally corrupted now. And the very people doing all this corruption then accuse their political opponents of everything that they're doing. They say Trump stole the election by conspiring with the Russians. Yeah, somebody conspired with the Russians. It was the Hillary Clinton campaign, the Trump dossier, the fabricated fake document used to get FISA spying warrant to illegally spy on Trump associates. The abuse of power in all of this is off the charts. And yet, isn't it just astonishing that nobody on the left ever seems to face any prosecution, investigation, even an indictment? No charges are even filed against them. And that's because our country is being stolen from us. You're seeing it unfold day by day. The media is no longer the media. The FBI is no longer the Federal Bureau of Investigations. It's the Federal Bureau of Cover-Ups. The Department of Justice is the Department of Injustice. The EPA is the Environmental Pollution Agency. The FDA might as well be called Big Pharma's marketing department. Every sector of government is corrupt. And on top of this, as a giant overlay to all this, guess what? The government's broke. Over $20 trillion in debt. The Federal Reserve is printing money, effectively stealing purchase power from you, stealing your life savings, silently, covertly, without your consent. All of this is going on. There's a madman running around Washington named Robert Mueller, who was never elected by anybody, and he's running the country now. He's determining the future of elections based on who he wishes to prosecute, and he used to work with Hillary Clinton's group, cabal, the criminal cartel, you might say. This is what has become of America. And increasingly, I don't see America surviving this. In fact, if you go back over 6 months ago, I put out a podcast that said Trump may be the last president of the United States of America as we know it today. And in that podcast, what I meant and what I said was that, America won't cease to exist, but it will change dramatically. Secession, perhaps. Civil war is a possibility. Economic collapse is a possibility. There are many possibilities now, and very few of them lead to simple, peaceful, calm outcomes. Much of what is unfolding right now is pointing toward an astonishing degree of turmoil in the months and years ahead. And I predict that Trump is likely to be reelected in 2020, by the way. And yet by 2024, I see this country torn apart, and probably long before then. But then again, my predictions in the past have sometimes been several years too early. So timing is a difficult thing. It's just we know it's going in that direction. We just don't know exactly what date, even what year things will unfold. It kind of depends on trigger events that we can't control. But it's clear the deep state is moving against Trump. They're trying to carry out a political coup, and that the deep state runs everything in America, runs the media, runs the federal prosecutors. They're running the tech giants now with all their censorship. They run probably most of the Supreme Court. It's insane what's going on. It's insane. So all we can do right now is watch and continue to exercise our freedom of speech, continue to call for real justice in America. We need Hillary Clinton to be arrested, prosecuted. Frankly, James Comey is a traitor. There's a long list of people who should be arrested and charged with treason. And that list includes, in my view, James Clapper, Barack Obama, Loretta Lynch, John Brennan. It's a long list. It's probably even Robert Mueller at this point. These people, in my view, are engaged in a criminal coup against the United States of America. And they're pulling it off. No one is stopping them. Not even Jeff Sessions, who's sitting around doing nothing to defend America against this criminal coup. Is he part of it? Who knows at this point? Look, the left and the globalists have much the same goal. They want to see America destroyed as a sovereign nation. They want to see the borders overrun. They want to see democracy completely under the control of leftists. They've practically got it. Again, they control every institution in society now, and the censorship is in full force now. This is worse than anything under the Stasi, SS, secret police, the Gestapo. The level of secret police spying and surveillance on people, the censorship on people is worse than anything regarding censorship that happened in World War II. It's worse now. You are living through one of the darkest chapters in America's history, maybe the darkest chapter, and maybe the last chapter. And if you don't understand that yet, you're behind the curve. You need to get up to speed and understand what's at stake and what's happening now, what's about to unfold, and what this could mean for our country, because there are 100 million people plus who are fed up with it, who are tired of it. And we may yet see some giant march on Washington to drain the swamp. I don't know, a citizens, We the People march or something like that. I don't know what it's going to look like exactly, but something big is about to break. You can sense it in the culture. You can see it in the news. You can see the desperation of the left. They've lost control and they're desperately trying to take it back. So watch out, folks. We're in for a rough ride ahead. Stay informed. Of course, watch my videos at real.video. My channel is Counterthink or HR Report. I've got 2 channels there. You can also read my website, naturalnews.com. And we also publish Trump.news. So check them all out. Stay informed. Thank you for your support. Pray for our country. Pray for a peaceful resolution that respects liberty and respects our republic. Thank you for your support.
Learn more at healthrangerreport.com.
Thank you for watching. If you want to support our mission, visit us at healthrangerstore.com for the world's largest selection of lab-verified superfood and nutritional products for healthy living. It's at healthrangerstore.com.